With Armslist, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified, now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use, or $30 a month for business vendors, so when you're in the market, please consider Armslist. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Armslist. All right, and boom, and we're there. Hold on 1 second. Let me take these two off, put this on. Boom! Look at that! Look at that!
I had to. I was flying drones with my kid, and I had to come in to help Hank get everything up and running.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
The thing is, you had multiple things wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You had broadcast through. You had your camera and audio on, Rumble Studio.
Right. So what's happening here for anyone who could finally hear us? This is our show. We usually do this every Monday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, and we've been doing it on Player now for years. We started out doing this a long time ago on YouTube, but YouTube banned us because they don't want us holding guns. We can't hold guns on the YouTubes. There we go. So you can't do this kind of stuff. So we started doing a Player. But I think now everyone is on Rumble in our space, and I've seen that YouTube is ramping up its discrimination of us all. So we decided we'll do it here, and tonight is actually broadcasting out to both places. What's up?
There's an interesting thing going on with YouTube. I haven't uploaded anything in forever.
Mm-hmm.
I put up a video last week on Monday, and magically somehow at the same time, they found another video that they didn't like and just said, oh, there's no strike, but we're just going to take that down. It's like they wait for you to put something up, and then they're like, oh, we'll take something down. Sorry. This one's monetized, but that one's coming down.
It's like whack-a-mole. If you put up content there, they all of a sudden, oh, this person exists. I'm going to smack them down.
That's what happened to me. I lost another video.
They do it to all of us.
My video last week is monetized, which very much surprised me.
Yeah. Oh, they've been going through and demonetizing a bunch of my videos lately for this podcast here. So anyway, we're on Rumble. We've got my Stranger Palooza, which I do the van stuff, is up on Rumble. Who Moved My Freedom podcast, which is this, and then Hank Strange is also up there. So we'll put things up on all those things. Right there is our graphic that we usually show off to everyone, so you can see. Now this is why I'm using Ecamm, because I could do all this fancy stuff.
You want to see something really cool?
Yes.
I bet you I could have done that as well somehow.
I should have done this with you. I know, but this is how I like to do it. This is the practical. What's up?
All right. Go into your Rumble Studios, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't mess this whole thing up now, John, that we've got it working.
Not going to mess it up. Not going to mess it up.
Okay.
Now, when you go into Rumble Studio, do you see there should be 3 tabs over there, right?
3 tabs on the right-hand side, like live chat, studio, campaigns, that kind of thing?
Yeah, go to studio.
Okay, I'm in studio. Uh-huh.
Now, if you see, you can select it so you can put the live chat up there, but also you can also do donations. So anytime someone does a donation, it'll make a coin pop up and flip around.
Oh, so how do I turn that on?
You just hit the little
I could turn on live chat. That's what you're saying. I can turn on. So we haven't been seeing the live chat. There you go. Someone said happy birthday, and then donation banners. Boom, got that on. Okay, viewership stats. Do people show the viewership stats or not?
I don't.
Oh, okay, there you go. All right, so we won't show it either.
It's 99.6% male guaranteed, and your audience is probably.
No, it just shows you how many people are watching and from different places.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like now, right now, how many people are watching? Yeah. We've got 12 people. I'll take that. Thank you, all those 12 people who are watching us.
I hate to say it, but that's better than Utreon has been for a year now.
A player, yeah.
Same thing.
You see campaigns?
Do I see campaigns? Yes.
You click on campaigns, and Rumble will get you ad reads. So, once you reach a certain number of viewers,
okay.
So ad read and get money that way.
So I just have to accept the terms. There you go. I accepted the terms. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah. No, this is awesome. It's very nice. And John is here, and Joe is here as well on Rumble. Who else is here? Flying Rich. I see him out there. He's saying happy birthday. Yeah.
I am a Rumble premium creator.
You are, yeah. I know you've blown up on Rumble, John.
Yeah,
I don't know if you know this, Patrick. John, how many subscribers do you have on Rumble or whatever?
I only got like 1,000 subscribers on Rumble, but
cool.
Some of like Dark's doing really well and stuff like that. Like some of our Saturday streams have been like 150,000, 160,000 viewers.
Nice.
50,000.
Yeah, that is awesome.
It's pretty. I like Rumble. They're really responsive and stuff like that, and plus they like guns.
Yeah, we need to do more of this, and then for someone like Patrick, I'm seeing that. Yeah, that's showing up, Lola.
Oh, you want that on your face?
Yeah. Well, John told me to turn it on. Well, can I move where it goes?
Yeah. Why do you want it on your face?
No. I mean, I didn't tell you to turn it on. I just said if you want to.
Yeah. But do you want me to take it off? Can you control where it goes? Now Lola's complaining about it.
No, you can't.
You can't control where it goes, Lola. So
you can turn it off.
Here, I'll turn off the live chat showing up there.
Or maybe you have to rearrange your boxes.
No, I'll just have to find a different way for people to show me. Yeah, well, I want to see what the live chat is so I can shout out the people.
Yeah.
Let me see. How do I even do that?
If you rearrange your boxes.
If you like, one of the.
Oh, I can see it.
You can see it there, but like, I like the little coin spinning thing. So whenever someone donates, like money to you, like a coin will flip around.
Yeah. So I figured out how. I mean, I can have that chat window where I could just pop into it here. So Flying Rich is watching us right now. Jade Grew is out there. He says, "I hear both of you on Rumble." Let's see who. C Bolus is out there as well. John Crump live, obviously. So shout out to everyone who's hanging out. I know this has been like a total pain for everyone because you got to see our process, which Patrick is a lot smoother and cooler than me. So Lola was
practiced before.
Lola was telling me, she's like, Patrick is gonna kill you. She said there's steam coming out of his ears right now.
I was trying to like move on with some sort of show and talk about what I could find, but y'all were talking at the same time, unable to hear me. It was pure chaos in my head.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I call that? I call that karma, Patrick.
Schizophrenia.
He said karma.
It's not my show.
What did Patrick do to you?
I told you pick a day this week and I'll make it up to you. I fell asleep. I have a 2-year-old. I have a 2-year-old that won't let me sleep. And then I fell asleep when Crump was supposed to be on Crump's show. And I woke up to hey man, you coming on? 45 minutes after the fact. And I was like,
what day was this? Was this the day? Because Crump called
Wednesday or something.
Oh, Wednesday. Oh,
Thursday.
Well, because Crump called me yesterday, and I was driving back from Ocala from the Ocala RV show I did, and he put me live, like from the phone or something. Yeah. And I was talking to Lola when he called, because Lola was driving in front of me in her car, and I'm driving the van, and she was like, "What in the hell happened?" I drove all the way home. She's like, "What happened to you?" I was like, "Oh, I was on John's show."
No, watch this. Watch this, Hank. If you're watching from your Rumble stream,
hold on one second. Okay, where am I supposed to be watching this from?
Watch the stream.
Okay.
So it's gonna process the payment. Boom. So like,
we getting.
Give it a second.
Crump money! Look at that. What? We got
nothing popped up for.
I saw a coin. I saw a coin.
I'm watching Ecam. I'm watching Ecam.
Yeah, you're watching the wrong thing. Yeah, it showed up there. Yeah. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, listen, you always go through these growing pains when you start doing something like this, but we are the Nerd Squadron. I know no one in the Nerd Squadron wants to be called the Nerd Squadron, Patrick.
You call me a nerd every day. Every time I talk to you, you call me a nerd.
Like, yeah, exactly. I love nerds. I'm from a family of nerds.
So, question, since we're the Nerd Squad, what is your favorite JD Vance meme going on right now? What's your favorite one?
There's JD Vance memes?
Yeah, I like the
my
one that
God, I
JD
love him.
Vance shared himself because he shared it.
I thought that was hilarious that he's in on the joke.
Where was this, on X?
On Twitter, yeah. On X,
Oh.
he people are putting his face, they're photoshopping his face onto everything and anything and everything they can think of, and they are amazing. They're hilarious.
So hold on, let me see. Did you guys see that there was some kind of attack on X? So here, I'm sharing that my
All right. I'm gonna run upstairs now that Marley is home. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Let me see. So what do I just pull up? JD Vance? I should be following him. Which one of these is JD Vance? I'm assuming this is JD Vance right here. None of them?
They're the first one right there.
Yeah.
You got it.
So where's the JD Vance memes?
Right there.
Oh, there you go. This is I forgot his name.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo, yeah. That's funny. That is funny. Okay, cool. Yeah. Man, John, we got this going, you know. Eventually, we got this going. But this is where we'll be doing the podcast from now on, just so everyone knows. I might still send it up to I don't know if I'm going to send it up to Player or not, but it's going from today on. This is the inaugural one that everyone got to see how crazy it was. And it really wasn't that difficult if you really look at it, right?
No. I mean, I figured it out pretty damn fast when you called.
Yeah. So there you go. You know, any news while we're waiting for Patrick to switch cameras since we got you? And if you guys are not listening to, watching John Crump Live, John Crump News, that's my source for news. What's going on?
Well, the Bondi report was supposed to be done today.
Yeah. So was it done? Any info on that? Intel?
I mean, if they released it, they didn't release it. I don't know. But yeah, nothing was released today. It was due yesterday.
Yeah, it was due yesterday because I remember it was supposed to be due on the 9th. So how soon? Oh, actually, Babyface is trying to call in. Yeah. Let me see. I got it with some. What was that?
They could have turned it in, but if not did anything with it really.
Yeah. So Pam Bondi was supposed to give Trump suggestions.
Oh, did anything finally get released? I saw your tweet yesterday, Crump.
No, not yet. But who knows? I mean, maybe it was turned in. They just haven't announced it. I know there's some stuff going on tomorrow, so I'm wondering if it's tomorrow. Also, NSSF put out a dumbass article today.
I heard something about that.
3D printing.
What was?
Did they put that article up today? Was the thing, the NSSF thing, which I don't know if we're going to get deep into it because you're probably looking into it. Did they put that up today or it went up a long time ago?
No, it was like today. They said that 3D printed firearms that, you know, they're not really a threat because they cost thousands of dollars to 3D print the firearm.
That is the wrong argument. That's
It doesn't matter.
The 3D printed firearms are constitutional. End of sentence. Period. Done. You stop making excuses. You know,
you're allowed to make your own guns. It doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter where it's 3D printing. You know, if you're using the holodeck or the transporter module. It doesn't.
I hate these people.
And a 3D printed gun will last. A 3D printed AR will last a maximum of 6 rounds.
Stop pretending. Stop.
Also, they're way back on the news because it's rapidly. I think I looked at that thing you were talking about a little bit because this was from like a group that we're in, but yeah, they're using news from a long time ago. This rapidly improving, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
It drives me crazy when quote unquote pro gun people make excuses for being pro gun. Like you don't need to make any excuse. It's just, it is what it is. End of sentence. It's legal. There's nothing wrong with it. Done.
Yeah, you could do it.
I don't need to make an excuse for it. You know?
Yeah. That's like saying the blacksmithing technology. A regular person can't start blacksmithing.
Yeah,
and make up a. What do blacksmiths use? Like a kiln? No, they. What is it?
Yeah,
like
it's a forge.
A forge. Yeah, you can't. No, the regular person can't have a forge. You know, in their house and start making shit. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You first of all, as a human, as any creature that's alive, let's just put it that way. That doesn't even have to be a human being. Every creature that is alive has the ability and the rights to defend and protect itself. Right now, if you're going through allergies, that is the plants in the trees defending themselves against you. Right? Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Yeah. So, and all the people who like, I always say to people like, "Oh, do you like little kittens? Oh, I love little kittens." Okay, would you pull their claws out and take away their ability to defend themselves? The little kittens. So.
All right. I got one for you, Hank.
What's up?
Head to Twitter, or X, excuse me,
Uh-huh.
and do a search at the top for JD meme. MEME.
Okay, hold on. And by the way,
we haven't gotten there.
Yeah, let me see how. Okay, boom. So by the way, I put up this thing here where we're talking about this. I didn't get it. I think I got like 53 people voted. You know what's weird? So I said, Trump in the 2A, what would you like POTUS to do for gun owners in America? Out of the 53 people, you guys can see it right there, very open. Everyone said flat amnesty for the NFA. So what is it you want me to search for?
Do a search for JD meme.
JD meme. Okay, JD meme.
And just search and see what comes up. You'll just want to do some scrolling.
Yeah. So, oh my lord.
Here we go. Here we go.
What is happening?
They're fantastic.
Here's your phone, boo. Yeah. Why are... Wow.
People are photoshopping him into everything.
Where is this coming from?
Absolutely fantastic. Every single one.
Who has this? What is the baby one? I saw Dave Chappelle just now.
They're so good.
Hobbit.
All of them are so good.
Oh, James. Oh, the Hulk. This is crazy. Wow.
I don't know if it was one of his assistants or somebody. It might have been a journalist. Commented like 3 or 4 days ago. Yes, JD Vance. I just got off the plane with JD Vance, and he is aware of the memes, and he thinks they're funny. And then within 24 hours, he posted one himself, and people were like, "Oh my god, this is fantastic!" Because he's down to earth, regular guy type of stuff.
Yeah, I love what's happening, even though it's painful at the same time. Like the stock market was going down today because, of course, Trump said there's going to be some pain. I mean, I don't know how we're going to fix things without no pain, no gain.
Yeah, we will never get better if we don't fix things.
But the stock market was going down. Like Tesla now is at or below levels of where it was before Trump got reelected. Which to me, I'm out there.
It's time to buy.
Yeah, I'm out there buying. And
that is a buy scenario.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to tell anyone to buy stuff on the stock market or anything like that, but what's going on with Crump?
He's reading something.
Yeah, he's always researching something. He's got
No, I'm writing a new book.
Oh, okay. What's this book about?
The history of the ATF.
Oh, the history of the ATF. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's weird what's happening. It's weird what's happening to Tesla, that people are trying to burn down Tesla service centers. They're burning down superchargers. They're vandalizing people's cars. Lola's car got vandalized.
I want to buy one now, just because of all this nonsense.
Yeah. And it's organized, by the way. It's organized just like all these other... Yes.
Yes. 100%. It's organized and paid for.
Yeah, they're already finding all the different ways that all this craziness has been going on, so...
It probably came from USAID.
Yeah.
Act Blue, all the people at Act Blue quit almost immediately after Elon started investigating and getting rid of some of their money.
Yeah. C-Bolus says, all I hear is wah, 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 wah. Laugh out loud. This is the first show I've been able to catch in a while.
That's why we need to be on Rumble instead.
Yeah. There's a lot of... it's really crazy to think... So I was looking at an interview. We got like 50 seconds. 50 seconds, we'll switch over to the next thing. But I was looking at interviews of Elon Musk. The media for Elon Musk, if you search now, is insane. If you guys think this guy is all about money, he's losing kabillions of dollars right now. He doesn't have to do this nonsense. He could just be out there buying starlets. but he's putting himself at risk, and he's not the only one. There's lots of people doing it, but it's insane to think that people don't want the government to be leaner and less waste.
It's a collective. It's a collective. All the people complaining are the ones somehow getting rich off of it, making money off of it. So all of them are now, oh my God, it's getting taken away from me.
Yeah, we got 5 seconds. By the way, this is podcast episode 1053. We're going to take a quick break. We're coming right back. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% US-made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not-so-free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory. All right, boom. Big shout out to... Oh, I got to change this. Hold on. Oh, crap. This is why I shouldn't have my... Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I got to switch this back over. Here we go. Boom. All right. So, what was I saying? Yeah, man, the amount of people who want to destroy America is really insane to think about. The people who are dead set on destroying America. Yeah.
Everybody is, it seems like.
There's a lot of people. And I think that the normal, regular folks are seeing all of that, and I think that that's the danger these people are running into, that there's going to be more people who are going to start to wake up. I don't want to use that allegory to the woke movement, but there's a lot of people who've been supporting this bullshit. They're going to wake up and go, and why exactly do we want to spend billions of dollars to make animals transgender?
I think a lot of people are going to... I hope. Well, the one thing is, it feels. Marley and I've been talking, and things feel different, and it's hard to put my thumb on it. But when you go online or when you look at what people are saying, there are fewer and fewer people complaining about what Trump is doing, and more people going, "Goddamn right, it's about time we cleaned up this nonsense that's going on."
Yeah, I agree.
It does not at all feel like his first term.
No, it doesn't. No, he's learned a lot, and he's very serious about what he's up to. Chris Bullis says it was his last day. I wonder if Chris was in a government job. He says, what was it he says here?
No, hopefully he gets an 8-month break.
Yeah, he says, not just because of Rumble, February 15th was my last day at my job. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not sure of all the details there. I know he's an enterprising person, so... There are going to be people who lose their jobs here on both sides. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. The economy,
I did
everyone's
2.5 years ago, and I made a business out of it, and I will never go back to working for somebody else.
Yeah. Listen, we are going to go through some tough times, but we are going to be okay in the end of it, and it's going to take some pain to go through all of this, and we need a permanent Doge setup. Like, there should never be waste again in the government. We should always have systems to catch this waste, especially when your own government, it's not just that, for example, USAID, it's not just that the CIA was using that to mess with other countries. They were using that to mess with Americans. So...
Imagine sweeping dirt under a rug for 56 years, 60 years, 70 years.
You've been talking to us?
Yes,
we haven't seen you say anything.
Oh, I thought you were talking to someone on the phone. I saw his lips moving.
No, I've been muted. I didn't realize my mute was on.
Okay, go ahead. What were you gonna add something?
Imagine been sweeping dirt under the rug for 70 years. It's going to be painful to lift that rug up and look what's under there,
Yeah, for sure. And you're going to find lots of places they mess with people. Go ahead, John.
Interesting. And I have a theory about you're talking about Tesla, and I guess you didn't hear what I said. And I have a theory about Tesla.
Okay.
All the vandalism is going on, right? I think the squirrels that live at your house, Hank, are actually
they're
yeah, those bastards. I've been popping squirrels. Now it's like I can tell I've intimidated the squirrels around here. They are not like coming out easily now. I might see. Yeah, sometimes I see them in the trees, but they're not trying to come down on the ground. You know, and I'm catching them out there now. I've got a 22 integrally suppressed AR. And when I see them, I just open my door, pop, you know. So I've been getting them. I haven't gotten enough to get revenge for my Cybertruck that I had to take to Tesla. I think I spent like $2,700 because they chewed out my airline and the wires connected to it. But that's how that goes. Mm-hmm.
You know, I saw something that was interesting. Someone made a belt-fed P90, PS90.
Belt-fed.
Interesting.
That must look like a laser beam. With 5.7.
Yeah.
Yeah, ripping through there, 5.7. Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder,
It was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's got to be crazy.
Wanted to get your opinion on it.
I haven't seen it. If you have a link or something of it that
I have to find it.
Yeah, but it would be like I'm going to assume it's going to be like a laser beam, man, with that 5.7.
Yeah, zipping
ripping
through.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can the barrel even handle that? I wonder how much.
I don't know. I don't know how much it can handle before it like burns out. But...
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, the magazine typically what was a regular P90 magazine?
50 rounds.
50, yeah, right? Yeah. So, that's got to be awesome. That's got to be awesome. I wish I could. You know what? I should probably do a machine gun 22. Man, I would just tear up some squirrels.
Dude, do it.
I don't know that you have the proper paperwork to do that, but I could do that.
Yeah, you could do it. You could do it.
I could definitely do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do it.
It's a little more.
It
takes a little more than just saying.
Right. It would be fun.
Government won't mind.
Okay.
I could totally do it. I mean, it wouldn't be that difficult.
Like masturbation in an airplane. It's not illegal. It's just
technically illegal.
It's just frowned on.
It's just frowned upon. That's right.
Yeah, it's frowned upon in polite society.
What movie is that from? Because I can't remember now.
That is from what is it? The one with Zach Galifianakis, whatever.
Where they go on
The Hangover.
Hangover. That's it. Yep. Okay.
Oh, okay. Cibola says I worked at a hospital. Okay, understood. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that about your work situation. I hope if you don't have something lined up right now, I hope you get something lined up pretty quickly. I think our economy is going to take off here, but we do have to go through this period where everyone adjusts. And I know that going to this, the Ocala RV show, I stayed, in the section where the vans were. But there were people complaining, and I know there's some heartache. So I was talking to a guy from a company in Canada that builds camper vans, and he was saying they laid off a bunch of people. They're kind of aggravated by this. And I was like, listen, the whole world, what the whole world makes, America consumes a third of it. And America has not been holding, people accountable to that, including Canada. So it's about time that we do that. And yes, it's going to cause some people some pain. But, if you want to sell stuff to America, just get in line and capitulate.
Well, here's the thing. Canada, they've had tariffs on U.S. goods for forever.
Yeah, right. Everyone has, all over the world. But now everyone's panicking with everything that they sell to America because the whole world sells stuff to us. And now they're panicking and they're mad because, we can't sell these things and just get away with it and make money and then tax the crap out of America when they try to sell stuff to us.
It's infuriating, isn't it? That we want to play fair and that's unfair to them?
Yeah. So, and here in America, we might not be able to buy things. Oh, no. Yeah. All of us, we won't be able to buy anything for a little while. You'll be okay. You'll be able to buy stuff because they got to sell stuff to you.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
China's not going to stop selling us stuff.
Yeah. You will be able to buy your stuff you want to buy. I promise you. But take this opportunity, and then companies there's a lot of companies that have lined up and they're going to make stuff here. I think Honda is going to open another plant here in Indiana, I want to say, but they already have plants here in America. They're going to open up, and there's other places that are going to open up stuff and build things here. And we got stuff here that if you want to buy something that's made here.
Yeah.
What's that, John?
For example, chicken, 119% on chicken.
Anything cow related, beef, milk, butter are all in the like 200%, like 220 to 275, depending on what it is.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Canada wants to complain that we're being unfair to them for some fucking reason.
Because it's now they're feeling the pain.
Yeah,
now the pain is mutual. Yeah, they'll get over it. They want to sell stuff to us.
Yeah,
Yep.
Turkey is 78.75%.
Mm.
It's
You mean
insane.
turkey, like
The meat.
The meat.
the meat? Yeah. Mm. So where is America getting that from? Is that coming from inside America? Like, when we buy it, are we buying mostly our meats from America, or are we buying it from other places?
Yeah, our goods like that, I believe, are mostly American.
Beef. There's a lot of beef that actually comes from Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
Argentina is a big producer, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll see how this all pans out, but I'm pretty sure it's going to work itself out. Like a lot of these countries have to stop, the bluster and all that kind of stuff. I think this is like what happened with Zelensky. Zelensky came to meet with Trump. Then before he met with Trump, he went to the Democrats. They got him all riled up. And then he acted up in the White House, and JD started the smackdown. Trump finished it.
Yeah.
So, but these other countries are acting like that too. Canada's acting like that. Mexico's acting like that. And it's because the Democrats have them all riled up. But, decide if you want to play ball with us. Do you want to sell us your shit? Do you want our money? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And now I heard, like, Canada, for example, they're taking all... That's what this guy I was talking to from Canada. He was like, oh, they're taking all the American stuff off the shelves. I was like, okay, bro.
That shit's already... the funniest thing to me is that shit's already bought and paid for. It's not hurting us.
Yeah. But it's fine.
Well, here is the thing. 5% of our GDP is based on less than 5% is based on sales to Canada, Canada and Mexico. 75% of Canada's GDP is based on sales to the U.S. 40% of Mexico's GDP is based on sales to the U.S.
Yeah. They have to sell us the stuff they're manufacturing. They're going to make deals. Right now, They just think they could somehow, Democrats, I think, just have them all riled up. It's this very similar situation to what they did with Zelensky. They have these people all riled up because Democrats don't want to see Trump make America better. Right? I understand. That's not, they want all of this to fail so they can go, oh, see, that failed. But this won't fail. These people have to sell us shit. So right now, they're just delaying the inevitable with the nonsense that they're doing. And what they need to do is just freaking capitulate. Yeah. By the way, this guy got mad when I told him we'll just take over Canada. Don't worry about it. Huh?
What would they do?
Yeah, well, I was like, you guys are still ruled by a monarchy. I think I said you're still ruled by the queen. He's like, the queen is not alive. I was like, I don't care. The king is a queen anyway. So, but yeah, he was mad. Do you want to sell us stuff? That's what he was doing here, right? Mm-hmm. What was he doing in America? Selling us stuff. So, but it's very funny when you like to see all this stuff going on, and this is just early days, so, yeah, I'm not super worried about it. And there's things I like to buy. I'm into stuff. How much of our guns? How many? Like most of the American guns we buy are coming from America, John. Since you're looking at some stats there, huh?
Yeah, most of them.
Almost all.
Most of them. Oh, okay. So speaking of that, what do you guys think is going to happen with this Mexico? Like Mexico trying to be able to sue American gun manufacturers. You think that's going to happen?
Dude, that's dead. I mean, it's going to be 8-1 or 9-0 against Mexico.
So I listened to the whole what's it called?
The SCOTUS.
What's it called? The arguments. I listened to oral arguments, the entire thing, and even the left-leaning judges were like, "This is bad case law. There's nothing. You got nothing here. You're arguing the wrong point." It was just all bad.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I mean, it's not gonna. I mean, it's gonna go away once. I mean, it's gonna be 8-1 or 9-0.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Is Jackson.
Jackson was the one. I listened to Jackson, and she was like, "This is bad case law. You guys are arguing the wrong points. This isn't going to work." Like, she was the one that was negative against him, which to me is like,
she's super liberal.
Yeah, if Jackson's going to say no, then you have no case.
Yeah, but think about it this way. Let's say America. I don't believe that should happen at all, so don't get it twisted. But let's say America allowed that. Now, what the hell can we sue Mexico for? Can we sue Mexico for shit? Can we start suing Mexico when Mexican immigrants come over here and do shit? Can we sue them? You know, if cars are made... Huh? What's that? John?
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. Can we sue Mexico for fentanyl? Can we sue them if the cars that are made in Mexico, there's problems? Should we start doing... They don't really want this. I don't know why they're trying to go down.
They're kind of stupid.
Yeah. So, you know, although we all know, like, we all got it, you know, when the guns across the border thing happened and all that, that was horrible and it was really stupid. And to the people who were involved in that, I think it was really stupid. I think we're talking Bush, W, and Obama, right?
The Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Fast and Furious. Yeah.
That was all Obama.
It was all Obama. Okay. So
Eric Holder specifically.
Yeah, Eric Holder. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. So that was stupid. That was horrible, and that just was a dumb way to go. But my thing about it is that you know, your guns are illegal over there. How are these guns getting into Mexico? That's what you should ask yourself. How's it getting into Mexico, right? So, first of all, Mexico shouldn't even their guns. People should have the Mexican people should have the right to own guns because they've shut that down, and people are still getting guns over there. But it's the bad guys. It's a perfect example of what we're always talking about. The bad guys have guns in Mexico, and the regular people don't. So maybe that should just go back to everyone being able to have guns in Mexico, and then the normal folks out there trying to live a regular life could fight back instead of this dumb shit. We're going to try to sue America for it. So,
all right. Well, I got to run. I just came on basically.
All right, man.
Make sure it's working. Make sure
there's
no more problems. It looks like we got everything.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks.
Now.
Yeah, thanks, John. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah. And, you know, hopefully we'll get you on and the other guys who are doing stuff on here. You know, I'll try to jump on each other's stuff and get this Rumble thing going. You know.
Yeah, it's about time, right?
Yeah, it's do or die now. And I'm just glad everyone settled on something. I was doing Player for a while. And it was doing okay, but I think the folks over at Player, I don't know how serious they are anymore about any of this stuff. So we'll see. Rumble seems like it's getting heated up, and a lot of people are coming over here, so that's good.
Well, I think Player thing is I'm on Player. People are gonna spell it like Player, not some dumbass
French
Canadian spelling.
Yeah,
right.
Even though Rumble is a French not a French company. Even though Rumble is a Canadian company, but the guy that runs Rumble is like a huge libertarian.
Oh, okay. The Player folks or Utreon or whatever you want to call it, they were cool. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what's really going on, and they might be getting into other stuff. I don't really know. So we'll see. But I appreciate it, John. I appreciate you coming on, man. Thanks for the assist. Thanks. Nerd Squad out. What's up?
There we go.
No. Hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
I did buy something new.
What'd you get?
Your mom's box.
I didn't understand what you said.
What was that? That was some kind of
some gig
attack on you. Yeah, he said your mom's.
Some gig.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. What did you do to make her? Why?
I missed his show because I slept through it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I told him I'll make it up to him. He'll get it made up eventually.
Yeah. It happens. Come on, Patrick is a papa. You got to understand that what's going on with the papa. The papa situation here. Let me.
So tired.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like High Point Firearms and Full Forge Gear, bags and gear for everyday life. Did you know High Point is an American family-owned and operated company located in Ohio with over 30 years of manufacturing experience? High Point is proud to be the home of the working man's gun and your source for affordable handguns and carbines with a lifetime warranty. So when you're in the market, please consider High Point. Okay, cool. Hold on. Let me just change this. Put these two up here, and then I got to switch this to you. Boom. There we go. All right. Cool. By the way, if anyone's wondering, Walter couldn't make it in today. I know he had some family stuff going on that he had to deal with, and I think he's back in town, but
sounds right.
Probably trying to catch up on. I don't know exactly what's going on, but probably trying to catch up on work and all that kind of stuff. So probably next week you'll see him. To all the folks out there, all right. See, we got this going, man. Dude, I like to perform. I like to perform under pressure, man.
It's 8:24. Whew.
I like to perform under pressure. That's how you got to do this, man. When we get into the apocalypse, we don't know how this is going to work. Somehow we will be able to broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Through the Starlinks or what have you, I'm thinking about getting the Starlink Mini for my van.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on in the chat. If anyone... Yeah, he says your mom's box. Ha, ha, ha.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
What does that mean?
It's
I know. I know what's going on. Archangel 13 says happy birthday, Hank. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hashtag Strangerholics. I appreciate that. What's up from the Archangel? Yeah. So, do you guys like this better? Would you prefer to do it on Rumble? I hope you do because that's what we'll be doing.
Personally, I think Rumble has more potential.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I hope we stick it out with.
Have you gotten your stuff over to Rumble yet, or are you working on it?
No, I don't know how much I care about making videos anymore. I'm so on the fence about all the video making right now because it's just so frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to put your stuff up there and then you get nothing out of it.
And they just go, oh, no, we don't need that. Never mind.
Yeah, but this may be a saving grace, right? Especially if the audience is building over here. There's certain things that YouTube just doesn't like, and I don't think it's just gun stuff. It's a bunch of things.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. So you were saying something about Palmetto State Armory, which I'm showing my dagger off right here. Check that out.
Oh, well, I texted the group. Their 545 Crink finally got an announcement date, which is good.
When is it?
The 21st of March. They're going to have the 545 Crink.
Is that the Ides of March?
Is that when the Ides of March is? I don't know.
I don't know. I have to Google that now. When is the Ides of March?
But yeah, they have that coming out, that's the only real Crink as far as I'm concerned. But I don't. Has there been anything big in the gun world lately?
March 15th, by the way.
Is the Ides okay?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the audience can tell us if there's been some stuff. I don't know. The last couple of days, I kind of been a little disconnected. But I'm not sure. So let us know if you guys, if there's some particular thing you want to... Oh, hold on. Let me see. I'll put my Okay, hold on. I want to put the phone up on here so you guys could see the Ides of March. There you go. The Ides of March in the ancient Roman calendar that falls on March 15th and is associated with misfortune and doom. It became renowned as the date on which Roman dictator Julius Caesar was assassinated in 44 BCE and was further immortalized in the tragedy Julius Caesar by English dramatist William Shakespeare. So, Ides of March, yeah.
There you go.
I don't know who learned about that in school or not. You know, some people I think did. You know, when you were in high school, let's say, were you guys reading Shakespeare plays, or was that already done?
No, we did. I hate Shakespeare.
Oh.
Like, seriously, I really, really despise Shakespeare.
Why?
I think it is overly... It's not as good as it's made out to be. I think it's just...
Mm-hmm.
People use it as this sort of like nose in the air, better than thou. Oh, I've read Shakespeare, and I fucking just don't like Shakespeare. Right. Ever since then, I've been like, fucking Shakespeare. Fucking Shakespeare.
Okay. It used to be part of a classic education.
It was. The other thing I never liked in school was American literature class, where I swear when you went to the literature courses, they've tried to find allegory in every single thing they could. And sometimes to me, I was like, I don't think the author is trying to make a big deal out of it. It's not allegorical. He just wanted to say that because he sounded cool. I don't know. I'm the pretentious stuff was stupid to me.
Too much? Okay.
Yeah. I've always felt like that.
Yeah. So did they do Latin?
We had a Latin class you could take. I never... It was an actual language course, though, so I never took it. Okay. I took French instead, which ended up being whatever it was.
Okay. All right.
No, just not a Shakespeare fan.
Yeah. Yeah. So Archangel says, Hank and Babyface, y'all going to GunCon this year?
I don't even know what that is, so probably not.
That is the Gun Collective.
Oh, so no, ain't going to that.
Yeah, I went to it. For anyone who wants to know, I went last year, and I'll just say this. I'm just trying to check on what's going on in the thing. I'll say this. So John of the Gun Collective does the most organized gun show I've ever seen.
That's good.
I was very impressed. That was I haven't been in a while. Like when it first came out, I was going. It used to be at an NRA, and I would show up and stuff like that. And then I haven't been able to do it for a while, especially when it started. He started doing it with in conjunction with Brownells. But I went last year. Drove my van out there. It was awesome. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go this year, but he does the most organized show I've ever seen. It was fantastic. The way everything was run and all that. And if you want to do a show and you want someone to organize it, I mean, I think, John is great for that. So, kudos to him. I thought it was, and you would have enjoyed it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Do you want to look at the Firearms blog and see what?
I picked over it while you were chatting and didn't see anything that I just had to. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Okay. Yeah,
the one thing that I like that the Firearms blog does every year is they go to that German trade show, German military trade show, and there's a lot of cool stuff in there.
Yeah,
but beyond that, I don't. There was some stuff like that. The Czechs are doing some interesting things.
Yeah. I'm trying to flip through it. I don't know how to get this advertising off.
Oh God!
Let me see if I go this way.
Because you're on a cell phone. There you go. That's a little bit better.
Yeah. Let's see. Revo Arms unveiled. Yeah, it's not necessarily a lot of stuff going on there. Yeah, if there's some new gun out that you guys want to talk about, we can definitely talk about it in the chat. So, Archangel says Friday the 13th of October is based on the burning of the Knights of Templar.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And what is he saying is in Cleveland now? Is the gun con in Cleveland? No. I don't know if he's talking about that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if it were.
Yeah. Yeah, let me know if it is in Cleveland. So maybe he's not doing it with Brownells anymore. I don't know. Yeah, let me know in the chat here what's going on there. And man, you really make Crumpy mad.
Is he still talking trash?
No, he's not. No, he's not in there. I'm just seeing the thing.
I'll make it up to him.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I know that sometimes. I mean, I know exactly how Chromie could be. That's why sometimes I'll hit you up before the show to just try to remind you, because I mean, when I hang out with him, I feel tired just looking at him running around. It's
exhausting. Today was one of those weird days where Marley had to work instead of normally she's off on Mondays, and I am exhausted. I got a bunch of work done, but I am absolutely exhausted.
Yeah. I mean, he's full of energy, man. I don't know. I don't know what could be. I don't know that anything should be done about that. I think it's awesome.
No, it's perfectly good and healthy, and I will take that over the alternative any day of the week. But goodness, sometimes it's exhausting.
Yeah. So let me see. There's no real gun news out there. Let me see. I should just look up the gun con while we're trying to. Let's look up the details of the gun con.
Yeah, see where it's
talk about it. It's a good show for anyone who's not been there. It's a good show. I would recommend it. As a show to go to. So let's see what so let's see. Oh, it is actually
Cleveland?
Yeah, it is in Cleveland. So public show day June 28th, 2025. And what does it say? Industry Media Day events is 25th to 28th. So there you go, 109 days. Okay, so it's at a different time. I don't know if it was in June last time when I went there, but yeah, and it is in Cleveland, Ohio, at the Twist Drill Building in Cleveland, Ohio. Interesting. Cool. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Cool.
Like I said, I'm not sure. Now I've looked at that. Mostly what I'll do, I don't know. I mean, we already talked about this. You know this about me. I can't really see that far into the future of what I'm going to do.
I know the feeling.
So I just get like from January to around this time in March is the big RV show in January. And then SHOT Show also goes on at that same exact time. And then, and then the RV thing doesn't end for me with the Ocala RV show, but that's me going to shows. So now the shows are done. Now I can get on the road and travel, and go see different places, do different adventures. And when I'm on the road, I'm doing gun stuff. Sometimes I'm doing van stuff or both. So that's what I'm thinking about now. And I have to sit down and look at all the places that I want to go, and I want to switch it up from last year. So I'll go do some cool things. But I really, really did have a very good time at the Gun Con last year. So, what other gun shows coming up this year, Patrick?
I don't know. I don't go to any of them.
NRA, NRA. I think is coming up next, but I don't. I fell out with the NRA. Used to be my favorite one over SHOT Show.
The politics that goes on there is what bothers me the most, and I just don't like the NRA anymore. So I don't want to participate in their show. I don't like. God, I'm finding out that I don't like hardly any of the groups.
You're like a curmudgeon now.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah. Cibola says, anyone going to Goals in August? Yeah, Goals. That's the GOA
I guess that's
one.
the only one I do like. Where is Goals at this year?
Was it?
I'd love for him to host it in Orlando or something. Once.
Yeah, hold on. No, I don't think it's in Orlando.
It never will be.
It's the Gun Owners of America, and if you go on the Gun Owners site, that should pop up. Let me see, Owners of America. that should be on there. We need to get these people to come on the show. Let's see, where is well, let's take a look here at the website first of all. I should probably show that. If you guys don't know the website for gun owners, I'm a lifetime member now.
For what? GOA?
For GOA, yeah.
Oh, how do you become that? I'd do that.
I put myself on a payment plan and gave them whatever money it is to do it, me and Lola. So I don't see it right in the front of their. Let's see. Can I just go this way? Here we go.
Join goal GOA. No, that's not it.
There's a lot. If you want to see what you can do to help out, they have a lot of that stuff going on. I'm trying to see if they have the goals event here on the site, which I don't see immediately. So
Goals 2025 is in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Register, support, lodging, lifetime memberships. Here we go. How do I do that? That's GOA. Oh my gosh! You want to hear what I learned about the other day?
What?
I had no idea this was done. Did you know that from November through January, you could get a lifetime gold hunting membership for Florida, for the state of Florida, for 50% off? I didn't know this.
So you could do any kind of hunt. Is this also fishing?
It was your license. It was the gold license, which was like the most premium license. Lobstering, snook, hunting, fishing, and one other thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Normally it's $1,000. It was $450, and I was so disappointed because I didn't find out about it until a week ago.
You missed the window.
And I was like, yeah. So I'm really crossing my fingers that this coming year, DeSantis does it again. Because I was like, for $400 a person, I would do Marley and I, and then for kids, so the younger they are, the cheaper they are. If I got one for Asher right now, his would be $220 was full price. I want to say might be $400. It might be $400 full price. So I could pay $200 for him at 2 years old, and for the rest of his life.
Oh, this is lifetime. This is forever.
Lifetime.
Oh,
never has to sign up for a hunting
good.
license, a fishing
ever
license.
Again. Yeah,
he can go lobstering. He can go snook fishing. Turkey. It did all the waterfowl stuff.
Where in Florida do people get lobsters? I'm just curious.
South Florida. You go down to like the Keys.
Oh, in the Keys, there's lobster.
The Keys is a big time lobster season. Yep.
Oh,
big,
okay.
Big. Lobstering in the Keys is a big deal.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
So I was like, for $200, had I known about this, we could have set him up for life for every license he could have ever wanted in the state of Florida, and I didn't find out about it.
On the lobster alone, it's worth it. That's awesome, just on lobster alone. But any kind of fishing.
80 years ahead of him that he could use that license. Like, what an awesome gift to give a kid that maybe he'll never use it. I don't know, but how awesome would it be to have it?
Yeah. Does your dad have a boat? Does he go out fishing?
No, that he had one for a while and got rid of it.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm hoping that they do it again this year, and I will buy all of us.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah,
lifetime hunting licenses. It was awesome. It was such a great deal, and then I missed it.
Yeah. Yeah, Cibola says NRA's in Atlanta this year. Yeah, I think so.
That's not too far.
Yeah, it's not. But it's not too far. That's like 6 hours from us.
My problem is money is always tight. I could spend money on my family, or I could take $1,000 out and go do one of these trade shows, and it's like I know which one I want to choose, and it's not the trade show.
Yeah, you can get in there as media, so that part of it could be covered. You still have to travel. And then there's still hotel fees,
food. Yeah,
that's why Lola and I have the van, because we always stay in the van. So if especially if friends of ours get an Airbnb, we just park out front of their Airbnb. So and I was supposed to be going to Goals last year when the van got struck by lightning. So,
oh God, I remember that. And you just got it fixed now.
Yeah, just got the van back. It's
I remember that.
It's in good shape. So. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna do a video about it being. Some of the people that look at the van stuff are into the gun stuff also, but yeah, I'm gonna put up something soon-ish on that. I'm trying to see where if I could show you guys the graphic that I did for the Struck by Lightning.
I haven't eaten yet.
Here we go. You want to see my Struck by Lightning?
Thought you were gonna make food for all of us.
I thought you ate before.
Nope.
You're a terrible house husband. You know you're supposed to be in the. When Marley gets home, you need to be in the kitchen.
Do you want me to do the podcast? Or you want me to be cooking?
No. Do the podcast also.
Exactly.
Do the podcast also at the same time.
Yeah.
That's my Struck by Lightning.
Van patch.
I've got that on stickers, and I've got it on T-shirts also for Struck by Lightning. Yeah, it's all good. We did the shakeout in the last couple of days to make sure everything was running.
Shakeout? Oh,
yeah. In the van. So in other words, we took the van out. We were using all the systems. Yeah, I was living out of it. Showering, all that kind of stuff out of it. Driving, etc. So I think there's one or two little things that I didn't catch. Like there's a programming on my. So, when you buy these vans and they have AGM batteries, the computer is set up in there for the AGM batteries.
What's an AGM battery?
It's just like it's the batteries you can run stuff on, but what does AGM stand for? It's like
car batteries designed to deliver a lot of amps. High amperage.
Yeah, they're old school batteries, not lithium.
The engine is off.
Yeah, they're not lithium. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of manufacturers like Safety Harbor Firearms. SHF is a quintessential family-owned small business, totally representative of the American dream. Safety Harbor Firearms is a Florida-based manufacturer of the compact entry stock and the SHTF 50 upper for an AR-15 lower. Also, SHF happily delivers on your Sten gun parts needs. So don't forget to check out stenparts.com and safetyharborfirearms.com. Okay. Hold on, I gotta put you up in here now. Yeah, so AGMs are regular batteries that the vans typically will come with. And they are the battery management for that is set up that when you get to 50% of that battery, it shuts off. Because you can, if you go lower than 50% on that battery, you can actually damage it. Now, I took those out and I put in lithium batteries, and you can take those almost down to zero. Mm-hmm. So I have to get it programmed to switch over instead of cutting off at 50%, of cutting off 10% or something like that, or 5%. So just stuff like that. I have to deal with in that scenario. What have you been working on, man? Any cool gunsmithing projects that you've been?
I cut an SBR for a customer the other day. It's on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 13-inch 12-gauge shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
It is absolutely ridiculous, and I told him to go shoot some deer slugs out of it because my God, it's going to be atrocious.
Let's put in baby face. I don't know why those baby face.
I don't either. I have no idea.
Boom. I don't know. What they put in there is ridiculous.
Yeah, look at that middle one.
Oh, this. Oh. That looks cool. Hold on. Let me see if I can
see it on screen.
There we go. Boom. That looks good.
It's a 13. It's an SBS for a customer. He got a stamp in, brought it over. It's a 13-inch 12-gauge.
I like that, actually.
It's cool. It's actually really neat. It's just the recoil on that is going to be horrendous.
It's going to be crazy.
That was cool.
Yeah, let's see. You got some car stuff in here.
Yeah,
is this your car that we're looking at right here?
That's my car. Yeah, that's my car.
What is it? A Challenger?
64 Challenger with a. I'm sorry, it's a 74 Challenger with 74? A 68 340 in it. Overboard 340.
That's Lola's year.
That 340 the engine runs, which is nice, so it's mostly body work. There's there's that. There's another project I'm working on. There's lots of projects. Yeah. Always something.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so what are you going to do with that car?
Drive it on the weekends, I guess. I don't know. We got to get it done.
How far is it from, I'm going to pull it up, 74 Challenger, right?
It's 74 Challenger. Dad wants to do all the body work. He has taken on the task of doing all the body work and getting that finished for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to come in and do the final stuff that needs to be done. Because I am not a professional.
So it's supposed to look like that in the end.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
I'm thinking of doing purple on it. I was gonna see what color we should do because it actually is that color right there, or it should be that.
What is this? Like a burnt red, burnt?
Yeah, something like that. I think the door code says that it should have been that.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's cool. Yeah, and it's got a big. It has the sound and everything. It is a very nice sounding vehicle. But there's some work. It was one of those that should have been left alone. The previous owner bought it in 2007 or 6 or something like that, and it was a really nice weekend driver. It had its little issues here and there. The body wasn't perfect, but it was a weekend driver, and it was good. It rolled. It worked. And then he, about 10 years ago, decided, I got to get it fixed up and perfected. And, of course, that means that it, for 10 years, has been sitting in pieces and has never been worked on. So he, I guess, is in poor health and is a friend of my dad. And said, hey, I want to give you this. And my father was like, I don't know if I want that. And I was like, you're retarded. We're going to pick it up because it's a free car. Worst case, we'll do something with it. And so we went and picked it up, and it's a mess. It's a bit of a mess. But it'll get put back together, and it'll look good.
Yeah, the engine's running, though. That's the
engine. Mechanically, it is all there. So that's the nice thing is mechanically, it is completely sound. Drivetrain, everything is good. It's just bodywork. Basically, the main thing is bodywork and then interior, and then it'll be basically it's just going to be a weekend driver. We're not going to make it a perfect like something you're going to see at the Bear Jackson auction. It's not going to be anything like that.
Oh, okay. And you're not going to modify the engine.
Car.
Oh, okay. You're not.
Yeah,
modifying the engine.
It's already been done. So that's the nice thing is it's that car originally came with a 318, and the previous owner went and bought a high performance 340. And it was already all of the work was already done on it and had that put in. So from a bones standpoint, it is a fantastic car. It just needs some work done.
Yeah, I used to have a 440, but that was in like a
big time.
Yeah. But that was in a RV. I don't know if you
I could
remember
see that.
Do you remember
they used
that
to
thing?
put 440s in we had an RV. We had a I forgot what brand. It was a Winnebago.
Oh, Winnebago?
We had a Winnebago that had a 440 in it. Because Dad always talked about, I got a 440, but it's in a Winnebago.
Yeah, mine was a 1980 Champion, I want to say. I've done some videos of it, but it was just like a money pit. And then Lola and I decided let it go.
Get rid of it.
Yeah, it was just too much. So, DCG 44 says 73 or 74. It's a 74.
Yep, 74.
Yeah.
74.
And Cibola says plus free is free. There you go.
That's what I said.
Yeah. If the engine wasn't any good, I would say put do a electric motor swap in it, man. That would be badass.
We're gonna do a crate. If the engine weren't good, I wouldn't have taken it.
Yeah.
But the engine's good.
You could get, what is that motor called? The elephant something?
We've talked about this before, and it's not. Yeah. We're not doing that.
That's a sick. Walter and I have seen that at SEMA show. That's crazy.
You guys have talked about it.
Yeah. The amount of power you can get, that's well over 1,000 horsepower, I think. And we've got T-shirts and all that from. You can do that too. Yeah. Okay, but so that's good. Yeah,
it's going to go back to being a classic muscle car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me tell you. Mm-hmm. Chromie, friggin' cars must have skipped a generation because I've never really cared that much about cars.
Mm-hmm.
Chromie, he was in my dad's shop, literally oohing and ahhing at all the cars that were in it. They're just regular customer cars that are getting worked on, and he's look at this, look at this, like.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, they held on to him when we started the car up, and cranking it and getting it to sound good. My mom was saying that he was sitting there making vroom vroom sounds while she was holding them, like big old smile on his face. He was completely into it, 100%.
He recognizes cars. I mean,
loves it.
Yeah, if you've got a T-shirt on with a car, he notices it. He likes cars.
Great for cars. Yep.
Yeah. He's got a bunch of toy cars he's always showing me. I think the other day I was over at your place.
He's going to be a car kid.
Yeah, he was showing me a Corvette. Cars. Yeah. He's going to be
100%. When he gets older, he's going to. And I told Dad to prepare himself.
Mm-hmm.
That when Chromie is like 14, we're just gonna drop him off for the summer and tell him like, go to the junkyard, buy a car, and you two take it apart and fix it up. Make a whole summer project out of it.
Has he? What does your dad have again? A demon, right? The demon.
Yeah, he's got a demon, red-eye demon.
Yeah,
red-eye Hellcat. I think it's a demon.
Has your dad taken him in that?
We did the other day, and he fell asleep.
Oh,
we did it yesterday, and he was already on his last little stretch, and he fell asleep in the back of it. But
that's good though. He
liked that. You did a drag pull on that thing, and he was about it. He was ooh wow. He loved it.
Yeah,
that
he's
little kid loves
guy.
Cars. 100%. He's gonna be a car kid. 100%. He's gonna like cars.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
It's funny because it feels like it skipped a generation. Because for me, I'm just like, yeah, I like them. They're cool, but I don't want to work on them. I don't like working on cars. Right. I think he's going to want to work on cars.
Yeah, you're gonna have to up your car game. But at least you have that, Challenger.
I guess so, yeah.
But you're going to have to up your car game. You're going to have to put a car seat in there.
That's what I told Marley. We're going to make that our weekend driver, and we're going to put a car seat, and he'll just get to ride in the back of it. He'll love it. He'll love it.
That'll be a nice resto mod, too, if you could do some,
Yeah, that's the plan.
You got to put Apple CarPlay in there.
The only downside, I wish I were still living in Tampa because that would make for such a good kickoff YouTube video. Like if I was there every couple days to help film Dad while he worked on bodywork and stuff like that, people would tune in to watch that thing getting rebuilt. I guarantee it.
I wonder if you could just set up a camera over there and then control it from your place.
I asked him that he doesn't have internet at the shop, so I can't. Because
I've
already thought that through. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do that.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like time lapse.
On it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've talked about it on here before, but there were some people that approached him back in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, saying, do you know it'd be a great idea? You should have somebody come in and film you working on cars, and we should make a show out of it and pitch it to like Discovery Channel. And Dad was like, that's the dumbest idea. Why would I ever do that? That's so stupid. Nobody would ever watch that.
Oh, my God.
Looking back on it, I was like, you could have been like the car king on freaking whatever. And they had the idea back 30-something years ago.
Yeah. But you could still do, what is the one, there's a like fix, what is it? There's a show where they surprise someone. Like you have this thing and then Marley goes to them and goes, oh, my poor husband. He's had this car for a long time. He hasn't been able to do anything.
And they steal it and fix it up.
Yeah, they steal it from you. Yeah, I look at those all the time. I'm like, I mean, it's just like MTV Cribs.
It's the same, same as Cribs. Yep.
Yeah, not really real, but it's cool it's still cool to look at.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm excited. Dad was weird about it. He's on the fence because. He's so weird. He loves working on cars, especially old cars of that generation. He loves them. He likes working on them. He enjoys every bit of it, but at the same time, he just likes to complain. He likes to complain about working on them. Yeah. And I don't understand it. He loves to say, oh, it's a piece of shit, but he enjoys it. Like, it gives him a drive.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. Gun guys are like that, you get some old gun and you complain, oh, I got to fix it up because, it's real tough to get this. You can't, you want that challenge. Same thing with guys who are into Ferraris or anything like that, old Porsches and stuff. Yeah.
I do. That is one thing I have to say is those older 80s 911 turbos, there's something about those that they speak to me. I think they're very cool.
Yeah, you're talking about water-cooled? No, air-cooled.
I don't know.
Air-cooled.
I have no idea. They're just the little tiny body, like tiny little two-door things. Those are super cool to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I like a nice... I've been looking at the 911 Turbo S, but I think I'm too old for that now. I had my time. I had a few R8s and stuff. You're sitting very low.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not, if you're young and skinny, it's awesome.
You can get in and out pretty easily. But
but as you start getting older, you start looking ridiculous. But I had a good time. I had fun. I mean, it wasn't too long ago that I had those things. But, I like a pickup truck now, or I want, which I have obviously the Cybertruck. I'd like to get a van, a camper van that's electric, but it needs to have like at least 300 miles range. And then that'll probably be my one vehicle. I'll drive that everywhere.
I don't know if that's even possible.
It is possible. That electric van it has 130 miles, but they just put a small battery in it, so just a bigger battery.
The energy density to weight, I don't know if it's possible to do that without lugging crazy weight around.
Well, so for example, now all the new Rams, like they're coming out with hybrids that are going to have a little motor to charge up the battery. So on the batteries,
hybrid would make more sense.
For a pickup truck, yeah, almost for a pickup.
No, for your van. For your van, hybrid would make a lot of sense. It's charging the battery.
For the van, yes, sure. Mileage. Yeah, for that, I think it makes sense. I don't know. I'm on the fence of whether or not they should do that with pickup trucks.
I really should buy some Tesla stock, shouldn't I?
And cars should not. You don't need to do it with cars. We're past that. You don't need to do it.
I totally should go buy like $1,000 worth of Tesla stock right
now. Oh, it went down big time. It was like 220.
Yeah, but it's not going away. Today. It's coming back up.
This stock is going to be over $600. It just may take some years. That's all.
Yeah, no, totally. I think so. And the other thing is, I think the hate that Tesla is getting right now is going to have the opposite effect on the market, where people like me are going to go, I want a Tesla just to tell a liberal to shove it up their ass. Like,
yeah,
I want somebody to get in a fight with me over a Tesla.
Reverse psychology.
Yeah, it's totally working on me.
Yeah, but like I say, whenever we talk about stocks and stuff, I always remind people that I'm not trying to get anyone to buy anything out there. But I'll say this to you: like I've followed Tesla for a long time, even before I started buying the cars, and then I bought the cars to see whether or not they were really good cars and all that. Tesla is not just a car situation, though. It's not a.
I think Tesla is going to. Tesla's going to easily become one of the like Coca-Colas that is just it's a standard. You put it in your portfolio because you're really not going to lose a whole lot.
Yeah, but
if I buy it in the down right now.
Right. So what I would say is that, and remember, it's split. So it's actually like they've already split it, and because it's not gotten high again, it hasn't been split again. But here's the thing: as a car play, as a car stock. Tesla is a good car stock. The technology is way past any other manufacturer of cars that exists that anyone can name out there.
I just think that it's not going to collapse.
Right? No, it's not. It's not going to
collapse. So it doesn't matter how much it dip. Buy the dip because it's going back up. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Listen, this is going to sound weird. I wish it would go to $20. You know why?
I'd buy a shitload of it.
All the money I have, I'll be buying.
Because truly, I do not believe that it will go under. I don't think it's one of those companies that can go under.
It won't. But what I'm trying to say to you, it's way advanced over any car company. And to explain that to people, let's take away the electric car side of it. This is a car that when they build it, when it's going down the production line, and they put the computer in there for this car, the main computer, which is a computer that allows it to self-drive, all that stuff. This car starts monitoring that computer monitors everything that gets attached to it, okay? So as they put components in, it's checking those components and telling them whether or not they're functioning so that they can fix most issues that will come up right there on the production line. Today, I could get really super complicated on what they're doing in terms of production, way ahead of anyone else. Today, when that car comes off the production line, it drives itself to the lot where it gets parked. It's driving itself out there. That's just the car side. When we come to,
I'm just gonna tell you, I don't care about any of that. I just think it's a good place to put your money.
Yeah, no, I get it, but I'm saying it's more like, it's more than that. It's more than that.
It is for you. It's not for me.
Yeah, the tech they have for these cars to drive themselves is insane. But then also Tesla is coming out with the Tesla bots. That's going to be crazy. We're going to see those, So there's a lot of different things that they have built into what they have going on. So to me, I'm just trying to tell you the practical thing. But what happens is like when they first came out, it was all for tree huggers, right? Very liberal people.
You got extra money, buy the dip. That's my opinion.
But this is how people signaled that they were super liberal, remember? Or even Gainesville.
They all had Teslas. Yeah, everybody had a Tesla.
When I first moved to this...
Because it was the only one that worked. It was better. At the time when Tesla was coming out...
Prius.
It was Prius, but the Chevy Volt was catching fire, and Chevy was telling you not to park it in your garage because they didn't want to cover having your house burned down. You remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And they were like, don't park it in a garage. Don't park next to other cars because it might catch fire. It's like, I don't want this car.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when we moved here in Gainesville, everyone had a Prius. This was back in like 2007.
I don't know. I'm just going to say this right now, and I hope it doesn't offend anybody. I have never met a Prius owner that I've liked. Not a single one. I don't know a single person that drives a Prius that I actually like. So hopefully none of y'all listening have Priuses because I don't like them.
Yeah, there are some gun guys who own Prius, and the Prius has gotten a lot better over time.
I probably won't like them.
Yeah. But then the virtual signaling car around 2012 when they really started getting off the ground.
Tesla was
2015-ish. Yeah, everyone was getting Teslas. That was the virtue
Prius
signal.
really was the first virtue signal car of that type. And then Tesla was a big one, and now they've all turned on him.
Yeah. And now
they
the
don't even
people
know why.
Yeah, and now the people who are getting them. So when I got into it, I didn't give a crap. I wasn't trying to virtue signal. I just thought, oh, electric cars, power, instant power, especially all-wheel drive. I was all about it. But now there's a lot of people. So yeah, you saw a lot of super liberals getting out of the cars, but now you're seeing a lot of MAGA folk getting into it because, you know, basically Musk is putting himself at risk and losing money to support Trump. So he didn't have to do that.
Doing it to better the country, so he says.
Yeah,
which I agree with.
I believe it. He's losing money. Who would lose hundreds of billions of dollars?
At some point, we're gonna have to, like I said, you have to just rip the Band-Aid off and just make a change. Otherwise, we can't do small incremental changes. We just have to rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, some billionaires that get political, like P. Diddy, are getting lots of lube and doing crazy shit. That's and then people out there believe. You know,
6 seconds.
I'm not just bringing
4
P. Diddy. Okay, well, I'll bring this up in the next thing. Let's take this break. The Who Moved My Freedom podcast is made possible by our partners at 2A Commerce. Veteran-owned and with over 20 years' experience, 2A Commerce is the leader in custom e-commerce and web application development in the shooting sports industry. Clients include major brands such as Guard Dog Body Armor, Sylvan Arms, AccuFire Technologies, The Tactical Games, Warrior Knife Company, and yours truly, Hank Strange. Visit 2A Commerce and support this show by supporting them. Once again, visit the number 2acommerce.com. What's going on here? Yeah, you know what I was saying to you, the reason why I was bringing up P. Diddy, you know, he made his fortune from getting political, right?
I don't understand what you mean.
So he had money and he was doing all that stuff.
I thought he made money by becoming almost like a mobster, like a gangster in the rap industry.
He had money, but he really got to billionaire status over politics. Because he started using his fame and influence and stuff like that to support people like Obama, Biden, etc.
He was in on that. Okay.
Yeah, but when he started doing that, I forget the name of this black congresswoman, but there's videos of this that you guys can see where when they were doing all when they were redoing broadcasting, they forced the broadcasting companies to give him, because they were like, hey. I think it was all part of a DEI thing, and they said there's not enough black owners of broadcasting stations, etc. And they gave a bunch of stuff to P. Diddy, but he was also helping get Democrats elected.
Of course, he was.
So
and then it came to bite him in the end for some reason.
Yeah, but that was a big fortune that went his way when they were doing all that stuff. There's videos out there about it. So why would someone like Musk be out there burning hundreds of billions of dollars for this, unless he really believed in it? You know. So,
I agree with that. But.
Yeah, I mean,
you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we're over 9:00. Hopefully, let me see. Let me just check in on the people. Let's see, Hank, are you gonna keep the 6 to 8 hours on Rumble?
6 to 8.
I think it's 6 to 8 in his time zone. Yeah,
we're gonna. Time zone, yeah.
Yeah. So
I vote we keep streaming a Rumble because I like it.
Yeah, so we're going to keep doing Rumble from now on. Yes, in whatever time zone you're in, it's going to be 7 to 9 Eastern, and then whatever time zone everyone is out there. We've got it set up now. That was the whole process of all of this that you guys got to witness, us actually jumping on Rumble and making it happen. So this is going to continue. I don't know if I'm really going to keep doing it.
Save everything. Don't
yes, I will. Quit. Yes, I'll save all the setups. But now I understand what it is. It's a physical setup that was creating that issue. So we changed that on the fly here. So yeah, this is where it'll be. And I guess if I really wanted to, I could broadcast it to anywhere else I want to. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know about that, but we'll be doing it on Rumble regardless. So if anyone wants to tune in and watch us, it'll be on Rumble. That's my thing. I'm going to let Patrick tell you guys how you can support him. And big thanks to everyone who was patient with us and stayed here to hang out with us. We appreciate that. We got 16 people. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, Patrick. Let me say this. If you're still hanging out with us now, hit the thumbs ups here on Rumble because we only have one of them. And the more thumbs ups we get, the better. So please hit those thumbs ups and help a brother out. We need those thumbs ups. Go, Patrick. Tell the folks how to support you.
Vanadium Arms. If you guys want some gunsmithing work done, things have gotten crazy in the best way possible. I am very, very busy, but I would love to take on whatever project you have in the works. Hit me up. Support at Chrome Vanadium Arms is my email. My phone number is also on the website if you want to go check it up there, and you're welcome to give me a call.
Absolutely. There you go. Big thanks to everyone for hanging out with us. We'll be back next week here on Rumble. Be patient because I've got to figure out exactly how to stop all of this. But we are out of here. The easiest one I know I can shut off is the player one. So I'm going to go through.
Have to hit player, and then in Rumble you have to do it separately.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to go through and do that. We'll see you guys. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you all hanging out with us. Good night. We'll see you next week. We are out of here. Peace. Let me go through end this. All right. So that is that one. Let's see how we end it on the Rumble. That's a good question. How how do I end it? Oh, I see it. I see the button. Boom.
I was just about to look it up.
I see it says end stream. Okay, I'm hitting it.
Yeah, we should be good on.
Yeah, so now I just got to hit it here, and this will stop.